Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. So the messages that I'm getting right now are cray. Probably why I'm not so popular. I have very limited views, but that's neither here nor there. I'm here to tell the truth and be for real. So if that is unpopular, then it's unpopular. Yeah. So the message that I was getting is that a lot of people are playing right into the hands of the quote-unquote dark ones. Alright? This is a big magic spell that's being done on the entire planet. Especially to people who are very spiritual, who are very connected to the one, which is Source. Okay? So my only advice here is not to play into this. Not to feel like you're losing out on something because of this magic trick. Okay? Use your intuition. Pisces energy. Keeping things grounded is part of my job. Okay? Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. I got them all in my chart. So you can choose to juggle this energy, or you can choose to go a different way. Alright? So this is a strong energy of manifestation through your intuition and bringing something that kind of needs to be closed out to a close, which is the Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is everybody fighting each other over what? Over a good time, not a long time. Alright, it's really, that's where you put your priorities that's going to matter here. So you can choose to join the fight with the witches, the warlocks, and the dark little things, or you can choose not to. Okay, playing into the fight. So we have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This energy wants you to be very careless and reckless with your Four of Wands. Your home, your stability, everything that you are as a Four of Wands. And I always say that in the best of ways. You know, you are your own Four of Wands. I mean, even I do feel like somebody's rushing in, but they're being very careless about their words here. And like I said, I don't think you see this the same way as maybe you saw it before. Okay, it's like a perception change here. Yeah, something definitely broke your heart but fixed your vision. I can see that right here with this High Priestess. There's an offer of love, but you're not sure if you want it or not. If you're single. If you're not single, there's still might be somebody trying to invade your relationship through these manipulations, these dark little things. Okay, they do want you to feel heartbroken over anything you're working on, over anything that's how do I want to put this, not taking off. But like I said, you can choose here to keep your head down and keep working, or you can choose the pain that's being caused by these energies. Now, is it real? Well, yeah. You're kind of walking amongst dead things. Okay? And I'm not saying that it's not real. I'm saying choose your poison. Okay? 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This is a paradigm shift. You can choose to feed into the illusion of these options that aren't real, or you can choose to be happy right now. 10 of Cups. Do you have everything you need in the immediate moment? You're 100 times better off than the little dead things and things that are running around here trying to get you to be them, trying to get you to. It's just like I'm listening to readings and I'm not happy with what I'm hearing, because it's like they don't realize how powerful they are. They don't realize how powerful that they're able to manifest right now, but the powers that be, has, did, was, do. Does that make sense? So, this rest was needed. 4 of Wands, or 4 of Swords, in order for you to have a brand new passionate beginning. However, somebody tried to stop that. Of course they did. They want you to manifest a different destiny, they want you to manifest a lower timeline, okay? And they know that you're powerful. They know that you're this powerful. You're the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy, all right? They want you all fighting over the money. Look at that. 5 of Wands to the 4 of Pentacles. They're just keeping it and being greedy so they can keep you all doing this to each other. And I don't see the purpose in that, but you know, you do you, boo. I'm just being for real with you today, so we can close down chapters that frankly do not need to be manifested in this new energy. Like I said, you're going through a total wipeout of dead energy, and in places like the media and so on and so forth, they're trying to keep you from manifesting that higher destiny. They want you to believe in all the lower vibe, anything below the solar plexus chakra, which is your will, and keep you in the lower realms of this ascension, because if they can, then there's no ascension for you, you know. So like the things are being pushed in your face are on purpose, so you manifest more of that. Like I said, you are very powerful right now. Keep that in mind. Closing down chapters that don't need to be left open anymore, but it's something coming back around to revisit. Ace of Pentacles and the World card. Your ships are coming in, and it's time to take a leap of faith. That's what I'm doing with this reading. So, you know, you take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, and you feel like you need to manifest the darkness in your life instead of something better, have at it. Alright, I'm just not that type of reader, and I'm not that type of person. I'm ready to manifest good things. So 8 of Wands to the 2 of Cups. I feel like you're going to hear from somebody. 8 of Wands to the 2 of Cups, or you're already with this somebody and they're traveling towards you. Unfortunately, to try to transform your balance, or to try to end your balance. This is like the Death card and the Temperance card. They don't like it that you're not confused about the past, that you're not confused about who you are. So whoever this person is, they see you as their 2 of Cups, but in the same way, they only want to knock you off balance, so you're not manifesting better things in your life. So stay balanced. I mean, no matter what comes your way, stay balanced. No matter what. And I'm seeing test results. 2 of Swords to the 6 of Cups. Alright, so this is being confused about past, and I feel like it's more past lives and nostalgia than it is like in the right now, in the here and now. And if it isn't true for you, you know, if you don't see things in a light of where you're going, of where balancing the middle way, the emotional stability, you may fall, dare I say, victim to these dark energies. I'm seeing it play out in my own psyche, so I know it's happening to everybody. The High Priestess knows. So if it isn't true for you, it's overburdensome, and you need to, like, Queen of Swords it. The burden is being taken away from your life because of the truth, because of what you've decided to do here instead of feeding the machine. Like I said, you could choose that dark path. I mean, I'm not going to judge you either way, but you can also choose to move on from the demons. Alright? And I feel like, you know, this is something that, like I said, you are a very powerful manifester. You can't expect people just to show up out of the blue, but I do feel like somebody will here. But they're full of crap. So please be careful with this energy. Scorpio energy. Somebody's definitely trying to get you in a situation that you've already moved on from. Something from your past that doesn't make it, you know, it could be the immediate past, it could make it 20 years ago, it could make it 30 years ago, it could make it a long time ago. But somebody's trying to get you to mismanifest here. And I feel like this is a whole 1414 when I said that. This is the whole. It's not just one person. So there's a lot of lying going on. There's a lot of lying, cheating, stealing going on. And I said this in my live stream Saturday, was people don't realize how powerful they are and what they can bring in. I watched one video yesterday and it caused a nightmare. But I kind of maneuvered the nightmare, so because I can do that. I can manipulate my dreams. So I realized what was happening during the dream. It was like a manifestation of what I just watched. I hope that makes sense. And it was about dead things. Alright? Understand that they are here and they are here now. You know, the dead will rise and all that. And they're trying to get you to manifest more of that, which is warlocks, dead things. You know, I'm just going to put it that way. And there's like mass going on. The star is about to get something. You about to get something you wished for. Make sure you want it. Because the universe will go out of its way to get it for you. So, and that doesn't matter what you're manifesting. Keep your mind clean. Keep your reality in check. And you'll manifest your healing and your greatest outcome and what's meant for you. Somebody's got to be fair. I don't feel like they want to be fair. I feel like they want to keep you in that loop-de-loop because it feeds them. And I think things are beginning to fail in a big way, and they're desperate. So choose what to believe. Don't let somebody tell you what to believe. Choose what to believe. Because like I said, you know, you'll never hear me talking about, or you'll always hear me trying to give you a way away from this energy instead of manifesting more of it. You can choose what to believe right now. You can choose to believe in that Five of Swords, or you can choose, this is all about beliefs and contracts. Be very aware of the contracts that you're signing. Make sure you're writing checks that you're asking cash. Pay attention. Pay attention. Realize those words to what's going on here and what's going on out there, but don't bring that into your world. Don't bring that into your life. 1818. So there is some sort of offer being brought to you by a Knight of Cups. Now, whether or not you're willing to take it, grow with it, it's going to be up to you. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. There is a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles here. So if you are married, or if you do have somebody that you love, keep balance with that. Because I feel like this is a reap what you sow energy. And if you involve yourself into the Three of Cups and engage in something that isn't good for you, so too shall you manifest it. Like I said, this is like a big wealth transfer. And it's because, okay, so this looks like betrayal over justice, like somebody tried to leave you out of the loop here. Of course they did. But I feel like I feel like that's changing right now. That's changing right now. So you will manifest what you want if you choose to. Like I said, the Hermit and the Empress. Right? You could be very introverted. If you're a Pisces, you're definitely introverted. Probably right now, because you know exactly what's going on here. It's like so what I get from the Justice and the Ten of Swords is they basically want you to end your own ascension, to end your own higher knowing, your own higher consciousness, which is the Empress and the Hermit. That's shining a light on the snake. Okay, so doing some investigative work here and understanding that you have everything that you need already. That's Empress energy. It's a very loving and nurturing energy. By going within is where you'll find it. Not out there, because you know there's justice here, like I said, in the Ten of Swords. That tells me that you have control of this here, and it's almost like a neurodivergent energy. Instead of feeding this energy, you're choosing a better energy. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords. This person is definitely looking into you to see if you're worried, stressed, and upset because of their actions. And it's because they followed that, which is warlocks and dark things, dead things. You know better. Like I said, there's somebody here who wants to invest in a Queen of Cups. But don't get into this FOMO energy, because you already the Empress, you already the Hermit, you've already done the Dark Knight energy soul work, and you're climbing. And somebody wants to stop you from seeing this from a different perspective. Instead of looking at it and still being a kind, loving being, you know, it's like, okay, so people are being paid for this. It's a big show, and they're making money on it. Okay, so your truth, your Ace of Swords, is from your own perspective. Yeah. And if you feed the witches, warlocks, and dark and dead things, then that is what you're gonna manifest. And like I said, it's like you don't have to protect yourself. You can just walk away. You can just date a Cups that ass. And I'm gonna be limited on my readings because I am not feeding the machine anymore. If you want to go back and look at some of my other readings, there's a lot of readings there that say the same thing. You know, you have to change your perspective, change your mind, change your life. Keep your guard up and walk away. Because there's somebody here manifesting you into their life, and they want you to fall for some kind of a passion energy. Instead of going after what you want. Which, like I said, I feel like Spirit's got your back here, whether you know it or not. And in knowing that, you have the freedom to leave it behind, because it's a bunch of empty cups. Like I said, this is manifesting your truth from your perspective, as opposed to allowing people to play with your energy. Especially in the media. Alright? Like I said, there's somebody awfully tempting here. They see you as their perfect match. If you are looking. But is it really what you want? Either way, Spirit's gonna have your back. Okay? So the truth will be known in the very immediate future. Unfortunately, by then, there's going to be a lot of people who fall for the other way. Try not to be one of them. By Leo season, this is going to kick off. What is true for you? What is real for you? Don't feed the lower astral energies if you can help it. Only feed the truth of who you are. King and Queen of Swords, that's all they do. They don't. Is there a betrayal and injustice? Well, there absolutely is. Because this is where it wants you. This is where this energy wants you. Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. The trick here is to keep going. And to keep having hope. Because there's still 2 cups standing back here. Because this is a mental health crisis. And people are manifesting these other things in their life, and it's not up to you to unmanifest that for them. It's up to you to manifest your best life. And like I said, that's how powerful you are right now. This is very strong Saturnian energy. Capricorn, it's not just this, okay? So everybody says the devil, it's a bad card. Well, not really. It just keeps you in a loop-de-loop. Because it wants jurisdiction over your sovereignty. That's it. That's all it wants. It wants control over the way you see life. But Capricorn energy is all about staying grounded. And the strength of being grounded. So you can let this toxicity play out in your life and get you in contracts that aren't suited for you. Or you can choose the Eight of Cups. You could choose that Five of Cups, or you can choose the Eight of Cups. Either way, you know, neither way is wrong. Just put it that way. But I don't recommend it. Okay? I recommend you manifest something beautiful in your life, like the Queen of Pentacles. You know? Whether you're with someone or you're not. You are in control of what's not seen here. The darkness keeps pulling you back. It keeps pulling, and it's doing it on purpose. And you gotta see that for what it is. It's just like manifesting the stuff that's going on in the media. We want to know about this, and we want to manifest more of this. Do you really? You're very powerful right now. Keep that in mind. You can manifest more of it by feeding it. That's all these energies. That's what these energies are counting on. because they're not fair. They're not going to play fair. They're going to play with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups and the illusions and feeding the machine. So you feel battle-born. You feel like you're tired and you burn out and tired of fighting. Of course you are. But lead by example with integrity. Instead of leading people down a road, the slippery slope that's going to take them back into the darkness. Like I said, are they here? I'm not denying that. Not denying that. But can you mismanifest? Absolutely. Absolutely. You see, in this deck, there's a Nine of Cups, but there's this rat up here. It's your wish is granted, but I got a little something up my sleeve, and this is somebody who's trying to talk you into possibly a collaboration or a way of working things out, working together. But there's it's test. Because there's something you're not seeing. Because all you're seeing are 8 or 9. You know, you're not seeing what's trying to climb in your nice cup. And what you don't see can hurt you. Because you can pull it out of thin air. Do you realize how powerful you are right now? If you don't, I'm here to tell you. Judgment, Six of Wands, and the Chariot. This is Scorpio, Sagittarius energy with the Judgment card and Cancerian energy, which is softening this for you. This is Jupiter and Cancer. Now, you can, like I said, you could choose to see the lower realm here. Or you can choose to follow your intuition and not feed those lower energies. It is all a matter of perspective. Like I said, I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm saying that they want you to feed them. Because your defeat and your conflict, your financial and material changes are their celebration. Five of Wands. 55. It's like the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. This is going through material and financial and material changes, but you have control of your psyche, your mind, and you could choose how to see this. You know, I do feel like there's going to be lots of challenges in the financial department for many people. Let's see if we can find out kind of who these people are. They could be in your life. They could be just what, like I said, it could just be media and press and what other people are trying to manifest in your life to keep feeding the machine. Yeah, somebody can't stop thinking about your occupation here, and they're upset, very upset. You get the Five of Cups there again. Because a main female has gotten some kind of message of concern about a lover. They can't stop thinking about them. Now, the lover can be a friend, because it's not, I feel like whoever this person is, they're in despair because you're not feeding them anymore. You're not giving them what they want. You're paying attention to what you're doing instead of, I don't even know how to explain this reading, guys, but I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to do my best at trying to make you understand where you're putting your energy right now. And I hope I'm relating this energy the way that I should. If I'm not, then I'm not. If I'm confusing you, then I'm sorry. Not sorry. I'm just, like I said, I'm revealing truth. That's all I do. I don't play the same game as a lot of other readers and a lot of other energies, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you about what's going on in the world, because it's very toxic. It's very unfortunate too. So whoever this person is, they're very popular. They're very, explosive. Protect yourself against the performance, the camouflage, because they're laughing at you for revenge. They want you to play into this. Keep your guard up. And 8 of Cups, that ass. It's a clown. And they're just performing. They're just putting on their clown face and performing. And that reminds me of the, what's that big fashion show in France they have every year. And this year it was all about ghouls, dark, and dead things. And because it's a hot topic right now. That's because they're among us. Understand that. They are among us right now. And you can manifest them into your life if you want to. I just choose not to. And I navigate myself away from it when necessary. We're going to do the hidden realms. Ring Master of Scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, and details. Yeah. We have Sacred Union upright and the Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance in reverse. So yeah, this is about a relationship that was probably supposed to manifest itself, but somebody's been very unfair about some kind of partnership or romance that they engaged in the wrong one, and now they're like trying to backtrack and fix it. You can fix this if you choose to fix this, but understand that there's a very out of balance energy here that's trying to get you to do something that you wouldn't normally do. And unless it's the 2 of Cups, equal give and take, like I said, I wouldn't be paying attention to anything outside you right now, unless it is that which you seek. Because there's lots of stuff going on that's trying to get you to stay in them lower realms, them 3D fight or flight. That's fear. That's the base chakra. And then you got the sacral chakra, which is sexuality and creativity. The higher expression of that would be creativity. The lower expression would be lust. Alright? So, that's what I'm saying. If it isn't the Sacred Union, because this is an ally in this reading, then that's not where you're supposed to go with this energy. It says the Sacred Union is all about beautiful, true partnerships It shows you that Spirit is listening and is always by your side, helping you co-create your greatest desires and manifest your destiny. When you receive this ally, know that you're never alone on your path. Partnership with the divine is yours whenever you need help. Always. Always talk to the stars. And I don't mean the rock stars. I mean, yeah. The sacred union also represents the coming together of all kinds of harmonious alliances, friendship, family, business, and of course romance. No matter what form, this message pertains to the value of partnerships and reminds you to observe the gifts bestowed upon you by this sacred union. This is a very positive moment. So I consider my collective my sacred union of souls coming together to get rid of these energies, to bring about the awakening that yes, you have control of here and here. It's not, I don't want to explain this. Spirit, give me a little help because I'm doing too much in this reading. Too much in this reading. Because I don't know how to explain this in the right way without sounding harsh. I don't want to sound harsh. I'm trying to do it in a way that makes you understand that you do have some kind of power here. You're not completely powerless. But this is what these energies want you to believe. That's the manipulation. It's all a matter of perspective. If you put it into a perspective that fits your current reality instead of something that is outside of you. That's all. And the Keeper of the Scales is in reverse. Like I said, there is something definitely out of balance and out of whack. But you can turn it around. Because the Ten of Swords on the Justice, yeah, this is what somebody wants you to believe. They want you to believe that you're done, that justice is in their hands. But is it really? Or is it that you've given over that power unconsciously? Alright. Let's find this card. Keeper of the Scales. It's in reverse, so it comes in as a challenge. So this card says, events are turning your life upside down and you may be dizzy and confused. Are you feeling that life is unfair for you right now? Do you believe others are getting ahead and leaving you behind? Could your ego be throwing things off? Your pride and self-centeredness may be weighing down the scales. Another message could pertain to the behavior of others throwing your life out of whack. Are you around drama that causes you to become ungrounded or caught up in it? The Keeper of the Scales says it's time to take a break. Do whatever is necessary to bring yourself back into balance. Let go of all people, behaviors, or conditions, Eight of Cups, that ass, that bring you into disharmony. You will be very grateful when balance is restored and you're off the roller coasters. Remember that what goes around comes around. Justice will be served one way or another, and harmony will be restored. So how you gonna feed this energy? It is a matter of perspective. And there's a lot of us that are out here doing this alone with no backup. You're not alone. You have a whole collective of people that are on the same path. And we're going to make it. because justice will be served one way or another, no matter how you look at the situation. All right? Those are your messages. I hope I made some sense. Take care. Bye for now.